It's Sunday night, June 23rd, and I'm in the North Maine Woods. I got here later this afternoon through the 20-mile checkpoint located in the southwest corner of the property. Through the course of this week, I'm going to travel north through the North Maine Woods, do some exploring, some camping, and hopefully exit the property at the northernmost checkpoint. We'll see though. It's far away, this covers a lot of ground, and I'm not sure that I have enough fuel. But right away, it's just a stunning place. I got to this bridge, saw this campsite, and I was like, that's that. That's where I'm spending the night. How do I describe the North Maine Woods? Well, it's a huge tract of private land in northwest Maine. It's owned by the timber corporations and it's actively used for logging, but it also serves as a public park, which is run by North Maine Woods, the nonprofit organization. So you have to pass through a checkpoint to get in here, and you tell them how many nights and days you're going to spend. They charge you, and then you can come in and wander around to your heart's content. There are logging roads that go on for miles. There's lakes, there's rivers, there's maintained campsites all over the place. So it's really just a great place to come and soak up the wilderness and explore. Alright, even though this functions as a public park, gates are apparently still a thing. And that's a concern because of fuel. I don't know that I'm going to have enough fuel to get to the northern extremity of North Maine Woods. I might have to exit at some point to resupply. But dead ends really aren't going to help that situation at all. Alright, this is the official map of North Maine Woods, downloadable from their website. Let's see. This is where I'm at now, and this circle with a line through it is the gate that I just encountered. Alright, so I can't track my position on this map, but I can use it as a reference. So anytime I turn down a new road, I will just look at this map for obstructions, and I should be able to steer clear. Just pulled over to investigate this campsite that caught my eye, and it is an absurdly beautiful day. It's around 11 a.m., probably in the mid-70s. The sky is crystal clear and the bugs are down. This is unreal. I'm gonna want to bear to the left. An exquisite lakeside campsite that's only accessible via four-wheel drive. A bit of a graveyard for rowboats and canoes, though. Another really nice campsite. I'm not going to stop at this one, although it's 2 p.m. I am going to start looking for a place to settle in for the night. Maybe deploy the screen room, make something to eat. I'm at the Churchill Dam and just passing through, checking things out. Churchill Dam is state-run and it's part of the Allagash waterway. There's a couple nice grassy tent sites here, but I am going to keep moving and find a campsite of my own. Tuesday morning, June 25th. I'm at my campsite at Spider Lake. I'm gonna stick around here today at Spider Lake. I'll probably put the kayak in, explore the lake a little bit, come back here, enjoy the campfire, make something decent for dinner tonight. It's a nice place to call home for a couple nights. I'm hitting the outside of my awning room with this Sawyer insect repellent because I used it inside the Jeep a little bit and it seems to have really gone a long way. Skeg down. Taking a break on an enormous boulder out in the middle of Spider Lake. It should be a lunch break, but I didn't pack anything to eat. I am going to make this a waypoint, though. I was wondering why they called it Spider Lake, and I hoped that it was because it was shaped like a spider, but I just saw a spider the size of a small dog crawling on a rock. So I think there might be a spider thing here. I am making spaghetti for dinner. we're happy. Dinner was perfect. The bugs are way down. It's overcast, but it's not raining yet. A little bit breezy. So I seized the opportunity to take down the screen room now. That's one less thing I have to worry about in the morning. In the morning, I'm going to head out, but for now, it feels nice just to be able to sit around outside and enjoy the campsite. Alright, so my plan for tomorrow, which is Wednesday, is not to exit the North Maine Woods, but to position myself near my projected exit, which is St. Francis, the northernmost checkpoint, and spend one more night. One concern that I have is I'm only halfway there and I have exactly half a tank of gas. I plotted a route in Gaia GPS, and it looks like it might be another 75 to 100 miles until I can get out of here, which looks good on paper. I should be able to make it, but I'm aired down, I'm often in four-wheel drive, and I like to explore side roads every chance I get. So that could change the situation very quickly. I think what I'm going to do is drive maybe 30 to 40 miles according to my projected course, and then evaluate my gas situation again. If I think things look dire, I will plan to depart through a different checkpoint that's a little bit further south. Wednesday morning, gonna make some coffee and get on with it. This road was freshly graded and raked just before the rain, and now it's a bit messy. The official map shows this road going through, but it suddenly got very dense. I need to check it out on foot. Oh man, I don't know. I can't do it. It's too dense, and even if I clear 100 yards, there's no guarantees. Fuel is already a concern, and this sets me back several miles at least. I put my boots on and went out for a double check. This is a no-go. This road gets way too overgrown. I'm a little over half a mile away from the Jeep. Working my way back. I couldn't bring myself to drive away without investigating a little bit further, so I'm glad I did. Used to be a bridge. Alright, so I am here. Alternatively, I can backtrack down here and head on up to one of these roads and then return to the main route up here. No guarantees. Gonna give it a shot. Deep breaths. I finally found my way north to a main logging road. So what I did was I looked at my maps, and in the route up ahead I marked 2 waypoints where I should check my fuel situation. Both of these waypoints are good places for me to change course and exit the North Maine Woods to the east should I need to go into a town and resupply. Once I'm past the northernmost gas check waypoint, I'm pretty much committed to make it to the end. So I'm going to keep going, keep an eye on my fuel, and hopefully no more roadblocks. Campsite right off to the side of the logging road. I'm going to use this opportunity to grab a quick bite. I'm famished. Quick is an understatement. Bugs are out, so I'm not sticking around. This is where I plan to camp. This is where I'm exiting North Maine Woods, and up here is the city of Fort Kent, Fort Kent is approximately 75 miles away. I think that's optimistic by about 20 miles because I'm on an incline, but I'm going to add the roto packs and see what that does. Gas should be good. I gained about 30 miles of range by putting the roto packs in, so I'm gonna keep going towards St. Francis. This technical road, which is really rather interesting, shows on my map that it goes through, but it takes a turn in the wrong direction, so I have to turn around and head my way back to the logging road. Today was brutal. Not in a bad way. It was filled with wildlife and adventure, and I almost got stuck when I was going down that technical road in the wooded area and decided that I was going the wrong way. Well, I went to turn around and the ground was really, really sloppy. So I tried to back up and my tires just spun. I thought, oh great, an opportunity to use the winch, but of course I was facing the wrong way and I needed to go in reverse. That's the way it's going to go down too. Despite having the winch, the first time I get stuck, it's not going to be very useful because I'm going to be facing the wrong way. It's bright and early on Thursday morning, and I have about 20 miles to go till I get to my exit checkpoint. After that, I'm going to find a gas station, and then after that, I'm going to head into town or a city to find fast internet access. And with any luck, some pizza. So without further ado, let's get going. It's Thursday afternoon, and I'm in the town of Washburn, Maine. I found a good place to get my work done tomorrow in the nearby city of Caribou. So the North Maine Woods. As of June 2019, it costs $16 per day, $15 per night, plus tax. And my total for 4 days and 4 nights, if I recall, was $129. Which I feel was well worth it. What I like the most about the North Maine Woods is just how it goes on forever. It's filled with lakes, waterways, wildlife, there are countless bridges, and the designated maintained campsites are absolutely superb. With some exceptions, the roads through the North Maine Woods are industrial logging roads. So they were built years ago by bulldozers to accommodate 18-wheelers and heavy equipment. In that regard, the terrain isn't that varied, nor are they very picturesque, but the beauty of the natural wilderness around it more than makes up for it. I still have to see about that pizza, so I'm going to call that a wrap for this week. As usual, thank you all for following along, and I'll catch up with you next Friday.